Okay, backstage at the Pyramids, I'm honoured to be sat here with probably one of the hottest names around the world right now, DJ Fresh. What's going on, sir?
I'm also one of the hottest people, like physically, in the world right now, because the dressing room's just so hot.
I just thought you meant like fit, sexy. No, I am. You're not going to make like the FHM top 100 men?
I think I could do with a bit of work, but probably not wearing what I've been wearing like on tour recently, do you know what I mean?
Actually disappointed to notice that you don't have the Movember tash. I think that would add to the sexiness.
I disagree, I'm afraid. Mind you, having said that, Wikipedia thinks I'm from Worthing, which is a complete lie.
That.
It's like a whole page for Worthing, and like part of the page is like DJ Fresh is from Worthing. It's like, no, I'm not at all. Do you know what I mean?
So where are you from? Let's clear that up.
Wikipedia. Well, originally Totteridge in North London, but grew up most of my life in Maidenhead.
Which is quite near Worthing.
Nowhere near Worthing at all.
The real turning point was, you know, that massive first single from your second album.
Gold Dust. Yeah.
Where did that come from? Where was the turnaround?
I don't know, I just made it, and I guess I'd been writing a lot of vocal stuff, and seeing that people were embracing it just kind of inspired me to do more of that, really, and just to start writing songs more. So that's been kind of what the new album's been about, more about kind of exploring writing songs. Dynamite and I wrote the song, and Dynamite, because of the stuff she had going on at the time, couldn't really release a single, so we spoke to Cecile about re-singing the song, and she was just perfect for it, so it's worked really well.
Well, that answers a question that I was going to ask later, which was why Cecile for the second album and Miss Dynamite for the third album?
Well, yeah, the Dynamite version is actually the original version of the track that never saw the light of day, so we just thought it'd be quite cool to get that out there, and because we'd done a live show with her at Coco, and we used that live version on the album, we thought it'd be cool to, yeah.
I see. Now, I do have to ask, did you have anything to do with the video?
Not really, no.
Because it's one of the best videos ever made.
I'm very tempted to lie and just say, yeah, it was completely my idea, but I'm just not very good at lying like that. I
want to talk about current album, Next Levelism. Okay, you're going to have to excuse me for this one because I'm going to indulge myself and pretty much you. This is the cast list, if you don't know it, for Next Levelism. Sean Evans, Rita Ora, Ray Vaughan, Rizzle Kicks, Aya Marar, Dizzy Rascal, Fleur, Ms. Dynamite, Liam Bailey, Juliette Lewis, Adam F., The Fray, and Professor Green.
And the Rolling Stones.
And the Rolling Stones are on it?
No.
No.
They're on there because they're on a version of the
I missed something huge there. Freddie Mercury's got an appearance in there somewhere.
No.
How the hell did you get that cast?
Well, I guess, you know, there's been this big kind of bass music sort of revolution going on over the last couple of years, and I think everybody can sense, you know, can see that going on, and same with Chase the Status and Nero. People just want to be a part of it, and it's one of those things that people, you know, go out to bass music nights, and Dizzy Rascal, you'll see him out at things all the time, but it's just cool for, I think, for people to kind of be associated with it, do you know what I mean? So people were just really up for and receptive to being involved, and luckily the people that I worked with on the album were all really cool people that were great to work with. So.
Did the success of Gold Dust maybe change the way you thought and where you were heading?
Yeah, well, to be honest, I was kind of, up until that point, I was a little bit jaded with the whole thing, and I just kind of had been making instrumental music for so long that I was just getting a little bit bored of it, to be honest.
you mentioned Rolling Stones. Is there anyone else that you would like to work with in the future, maybe on the next album?
I didn't say I'd like to work with Rolling Stones.
You said you did.
Definitely not getting quoted for saying that I'd like to work with Rolling Stones, especially not after that single recently with. Anyway, whatever.
Anyway, moving on. So, is there anyone that we can see on DJ Fresh's 4th album?
I don't know, mate. Like, pretty much, I'm really wide open. You know, at the moment, I'm having a really hard time just finding time to get in the studio.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff that I'd like to try.
Now, we are backstage at the Pyramids. You're in the middle of your tour. How's it been going?
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been great. I've got my guys with me, Messi, a hired man, Fleur, who's been singing, Rich and Paul, who are off probably eating unhealthy food somewhere, which is what they tend to do most of their lives, except when they're on stage. Oh God. And yeah, it's been going really, really well. It feels like it's kind of growing, and over the summer we did a lot of festivals, and it was amazing, like the amount of festivals we did, that the tents were just like spilling out and people were just waiting, like cheering for us before we went on. And it's really cool. It's just really, you know, like to have an idea and to kind of like start putting it together when nobody even really knows what you're trying to do, and then to get to that point where people are so excited about it. It's a really great feeling.
I do want to talk about your current single, the Shy FX re-edit of Gold Dust. How did that come about?
Well, it's not actually a single, it's just like Shy did a remix for the album and everybody thought it was great, so we just thought let's just get it out there and get it on the radio and stuff and let everyone hear it. We just basically wanted to put a new version of the track on the album. And I suggested to Ministry we got Shy to do a remix, just because I thought his sort of blend of I don't know how you describe it really, kind of like reggae sort of like vibe with Gold Dust would just be a really cool combination, and it's been going down really well. Did an amazing job on it.
Okay, we're going to finish the interview by throwing in a few random questions. Alien invasion or a zombie apocalypse?
Alien invasion.
Everyone says that. Are you not scared of like the big lasers and teleporting? And
Can't get onto a zombie spaceship and fuck off the planet and never land.
Okay, if you were in the Olympics, what event would you compete in?
The base athlon.
Nice. I think you'd probably get a gold medal for that, to be fair. Have you ever sharted?
I'm not sure what that means, but it doesn't sound like the kind of thing you want to admit to having done, so I'm going to say no.
Do you pee in the shower?
No.
No?
No.
Honestly? Fair enough.
Wait,
Yeah, of course. It's not the bath, it's a shower. Okay. Who's your secret celebrity crush?
Secret celebrity crush. Girl from Belgium, who's like a Belgian radio presenter.
So basically nobody that we know.
No, but if you did know her, you would admit she's pretty hot.
Well, tell us the names, and maybe like we can put a little YouTube link in, and we can show the world who she is.
Okay, well, her second name begins with a D, and her first name begins with an F.
So difficult. Okay.